here?
No, they weren't supposed to be stopping in the Salt Lake Valley. This was just another dot on the map on their trip from an air show in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, across the country to Redding, California, where they live. Well, you mentioned it. The engine went out. They ended up out in this field just a couple of hundred yards from a neighborhood on the north side of Salt Lake. But Carol Vargas was documenting their entire trip on video, and she caught those rare moments right after the crash.
Look at the plane. Look. Oh my gosh!
Carol Vargas took this video seconds after she and pilot Charles McDermott crawled out of his plane.
I didn't even have a chance to get scared because you're so busy concentrating on where to put this airplane. You're working hard.
Right around 1 in the afternoon, Vargas took this video over the Wasatch. Then their cross-country trip turned into a life-or-death situation.
Mayday! Catastrophic engine failure.
I got out the map and my hands were shaking so hard I couldn't hold that map still, so I had to plant it on my leg to read it.
The two were gliding over Ensign Peak, trying to find a suitable place to land. McDermott couldn't get to the airport, and he thought there were too many power lines to land on a road.
Thought about the golf course, but they're playing golf.
He elected to put it in this field.
We just nosed over. Dust came up everywhere. Everything came flying out of the back seat. My 2-liter bottle of soda was like a missile.
A ditch stopped McDermott from making a smooth landing. It snapped the gear and bent the propeller, but he and Vargas walked away.
You think I'd be sad that I lost my airplane? No, I'm not sad. The airplane's dead, and I am alive.
And with one last video to post on their YouTube site, how they survived an airplane crash, returning home from an air show.
I've never been so glad to be alive in my whole life.
McDermott told us today he's been flying for about 40 years, said he's never had a hard landing like this and certainly never crashed. And in fact, emergency crews, they really credit his experience for the outcome today. Back to you, Sean.
And why were they documenting this whole thing? Was there a special reason?
I think it was just for fun. They had this cross-country trip planned. They flew from Redding all the way out to Oshkosh. They went to this great air show. She said she was tweeting, she was posting to their YouTube site, and just having a really good time with it. She just never thought she was going to be posting this type of video.
Glad they're okay. Fields, thanks.